Good morning, cadets. Today we have a grammar session on the topic subject verb agreement. Session with a topic newspaper and its importance. All of us start our day with a newspaper or a cup of tea. Here is our cadet to deliver his speech on the topic importance of newspaper.
Good morning to all present over here, respected Asha ma'am and the viewers. Today, it's me, Cadet Abhishek. I am going to speak on the topic, the role of newspapers in the modern age. Newspapers gives us daily news and other necessary information. The popularity of newspaper is increasing day by day as the literacy rate is increasing sharply. Everybody wants to read newspapers. Those who cannot read newspapers are also curious to know the day-to-day events of the country and outside. They want others to read out to them. Newspapers have become important equally in all the regions. They are being published in English, Kannada, Hindi and other regional languages to facilitate the people to read and understand conveniently. Newspapers are useful not only for daily news and other necessary information but are also cheap and appropriate means of advertisement. They help in all kinds of trade, commerce and business. There are many advertisements given in the newspapers about the jobs which help the youth in getting employment. At last, what I want to tell is newspapers are really of great use. There are manifold advantages of newspapers. Newspapers should be encouraged in every way. The habit of reading newspapers is interesting, educative and cheap. Everybody can afford the cost of a newspaper in his or her monthly salary. At last, I want to quote Edison. If you do what you always did, you will get what you always got. Thank you.
Slideshow on subject verb agreement. The pronoun you always takes a plural verb. If a sentence begins with here or there, the verb agrees with the subject which follows it. If two subjects, one single and one plural, are connected by either or, neither nor, the verb agrees with the nearer subject. Fourth one, a singular subject followed by intervening words or phrases such as with, as well as, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, and no less than takes a singular verb. Singular subjects joined by and requires a plural verb except when they mean one thing. Two singular subjects joined by either or neither nor take a singular verb. If a singular subject is followed by a phrase containing a plural noun, the verb is singular. The indefinite nouns several, few, both, many, others are always plural. The indefinite pronouns some, most, all, none are singular or plural according to the meaning of the sentence. When any of the following indefinite pronouns in the subject verb is singular, everybody, each, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every, nothing, everything, anyone, either, neither, everyone, somebody, someone. Expressions of time, money, weight, and distance are singular even if the form is plural. When the amount of money refers to separate units, the verb is plural. The following words are always plural: pants, trousers, pliers, scissors, shears, tongs. However, if the word pair is used, the verb is singular. Certain nouns, though plural in form, are singular in meaning and therefore take singular verbs. When the word is preceded by a, it takes a plural verb. When it is preceded by the, it takes singular verb. When fractions are used, the verb agrees with the object of the phrase. These nouns may be singular or plural in meaning: athletics, genetics, politics, gymnastics, statistics. When the noun refers to an organized activity, it is singular. When the noun refers to the activities of an individual within a group or to a varied activities, it is plural. The name of a country is always regarded as singular. Adjectives used as nouns are considered plural. Collective nouns may be singular or plural depending on whether the individual members are acting individually or collectively. These nouns are company, group, committee, crowd, jury, flock, team. In the use of mathematical expression, the following are accepted. The titles of books, plays, articles, movies, etc. are regarded as singular, even though words in the title may be plural. Names of organization take a singular verb when the whole organization is referred to and a plural verb when the members are referred to. If a sentence begins with expletive it, the verb is always singular even if the subject that follows the verb is plural. It, expletive, it, if it is there, then it is always singular. This was a revision slide. Hope all of you must have understood the topic. Subject-verb agreement. A verb must agree with its subject in number and person. In other words, if the subject is a singular word, the verb form must show that it is so by adding s or es to itself. Such a relation is called subject-verb agreement. This relation is expressed through the verb form used in the sentence. Now let's have a glance at the board. I go. Raju, we add es, that is Raju goes. In subject verb agreement, a singular subject takes singular verb, whereas a plural subject takes plural verb. A subject usually comes before a sentence beginning with of. Two singular subjects which are connected by or, either, neither, nor take a singular verb. Sometimes when the subject and the verb are joined by words like as well as, along with, besides, then a singular verb follows a singular subject and same goes with a plural form. In sentences beginning with words like here and there, the subject comes after the verb. When two or more subjects are connected with the verb by and, then the verb has to be plural. Some nouns which are plural in form but singular in meaning take a singular verb, often by what is called the error of proximity. The verb is made to agree in number with a noun near it instead of its proper subject. It should be avoided. Now let us take the cases one by one. First case, a singular subject takes singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. Look at the examples. My mother, so she is singular, so it takes a singular verb. Cooks delicious pasta. Second example, Jerome's friends. So the subject is plural, that is why we have a plural verb, that is are. Jerome's friends are very helpful. Example, Jacob's father owns a car. Here father is the subject singular and owns is the verb singular. So in the phrase father owns, we see that a singular subject takes a singular verb. Most of the employees are going to talk to the management. Here employees is the subject plural and are is the verb plural. So in the phrase employees are, we see that plural subject, that is employees, take plural verb are. Case number 2. A subject usually comes before a sentence beginning with of. For example, a pack of wolves is hiding in the forest. A flock of birds is flying in the sunset sky. For example, a group of people is standing outside. Now you will feel that people is there and why is used, why not are. But here the subject is group. So obviously group will take is. Here the subject is group and not people. So we will use is as the verb instead of are. A group is taken as a single thing, entity, and we see that the subject group here comes before of. Number 3. Two singular subjects which are connected by or, either, neither, nor take a singular verb. For example, neither the cat nor the dog likes to play with the ball. So there are two subjects, singular subjects, and they are connected by or either. Either you or she has to clean the mess today. Neither the bench nor the desk is big enough. Here the subjects bench and desk are singular and connected by nor. Hence the verb is also singular. Business class or the economic class has some seats left. Case number 4. Sometimes when the subject and the verb are joined by words like as well as, along with, besides, the verb agrees with the subject placed before these phrases. You have to remember, if the subject is before as well as, then the agreement will be with that. and the plural verb is used in the subject word is plural. For example, father along with uncle has gone to the departmental store. Alex as well as his brother is good at dancing. The shepherd along with his sheep is out in the sun. Here the subject shepherd singular is followed by the verb is singular and connected by the word along with. Norway as well as Sweden is a Scandinavian country. Now let us talk about case 5. In sentences beginning with words like here and there, the subject comes after the verb. For example, there is a man outside. Have you noticed? Here are your rings. Here are your friends. In the above sentence, your friends is the subject and are is the verb. Here the subject comes after the verb. There are a few ducks near the pond. Case number 6. When two or more subjects are connected with the verb and then the verb has to be plural. However, compound nouns are an exception. For example, apples and bananas are very tasty. Pens and pencils are used for writing. Scarf and bandana are headgears. In the above sentence, scarf and bandana are subjects connected with the word and having verb are plural. Amanda and Linda have beautiful dolls. Case number 7. Some nouns which are plural in form but singular in meaning take a singular verb. For example, Pride and Prejudice. All of you must be knowing Pride and Prejudice is a book. So it is a singular, though they look like plural, but they are singular because it is the name of one book. Pride and Prejudice is a renowned book by Jane Austen. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, once again a book by Mark Twain, is an interesting novel to read. So when such things happen, they are singular, they will take singular verb. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is a classic self-help book. In the above sentence, the phrase the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is plural in form but singular in meaning, hence it takes a singular verb. Lions for Lambs has Tom Cruise playing the role of a senator. In the above sentence, the phrase lions for lambs is plural in form but singular in meaning, hence it takes a singular verb. Of proximity or near, often by what is called the error of proximity, the verb is made to agree in number with a noun near it. Proximity means near instead of its proper subject. The demeanor of the soldiers were outstanding. In the above sentence, were should be replaced by was because every soldier's behavior was outstanding. The subject is not soldier, subject is the behavior or the demeanor. The quality of bananas were bad. In the above sentence, the subject is quality and not bananas. Hence, the verb were should be replaced with was. So, the correct thing is the demeanor of the soldier was outstanding. The quality of bananas was good. Let's find out how much you have learned. Correct the following sentences. Note down and do it in your notebook. A basket of tomatoes are kept on the table. Second one, a chain of ants are moving up to the bottle of honey. Third one, Joshua or Robert are leaving for Denmark today. Fourth one, neither Joy nor Bill were present there. Fifth one, my cell phone and credit card is always there in my bag. Sixth one, the English teacher along with the principal are coming to our class. Hope you have done them. Now let's check the answers. Answers are, a basket of tomato is kept on the table. A chain of ants is moving up to the bottle of honey. Either Joshua or Robert is leaving. One of them is leaving for Denmark today. Neither Joy nor Bill is present there. My cell phone and credit card are always there in my bag. Last one, the English teacher along. All of you have understood the topic, subject verb agreement. This morning we have Cadet Shreya Patil who will be telling us something about girls' education.
Good morning to one and all present here, respected Asha ma'am and all the dear viewers. Today it is I, Cadet Shreya, going to talk on the topic girls' education. Education is very important for every child, whether boy or girl. It helps a person to study new things with skill and learn about the facts of the world. Education also plays a very important role in protection of women's rights. It also helps to prevent gender discrimination. It also increases efficiency in one's work. An educated woman has skills, intelligence, talent and self-confidence which make her a better mother, employee and citizen of the country. Women constitute almost half of our population. Men and women are like two aspects of a coin. Thus, they both need equal opportunities to contribute to the development of the country. Both of them cannot survive without each other. It is depressing that in some communities, people still differentiate against the education of the girl child. Education is a key factor for a girl's empowerment, prosperity, development and welfare. There is still continuous inequality and liability of girls in all sectors: economical, educational, political, social, healthcare, right and legal, etc. The rise of girls' education in India was done by Raja Ram Mohan Roy and Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar during the British rule. They focused on the education of women. Some scheduled caste leaders like Jyotibai Phule and Baba Saheb Ambedkar were also initiated many initiatives to educate the women of India. As a result, the female literacy rate in India has gone up since 1947. There are many factors for less education of women in our country, like poverty, distance, insecurity, child labor, child marriage, negative behaviors, religious factors, etc. In Indian societies, cases of child marriage are still present. A girl is forced to marry early and is taken out of schools at a very young age. People generally have the thought that girls should only learn domestic tasks and that her education is not as important as her contribution to the household chores. The woman, an educated wife can help her husband by sharing a job. An educated wife can also educate her children about their rights and moral values. The best part is that our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has initiated the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao Andolan for girls in rural areas. It is important to educate these women because we also know that girls have achieved more success than boys in lesser time. I would like to conclude by saying that parents should teach their children about the benefits of education, and they should be educated because they are the first teachers of their children and are also the future of the nation. Thank you.